And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All eyes on this team and what they've been able to do with their bats recently. Been ripping the cover off the ball.
Yeah, the way they've been putting up runs, it honestly looks like they've been taking BP out there, Boog. Excellent timing with their swings and clutch with runners on base. You name it, they're doing it. But can they keep this pace up today? That's what I want to find out.
First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now. Here's Josh Rojas.
Cheers.
What's
Swing
up?
and a line drive, base
Daniel?
hit out of the center field.
I just lost.
Man
I
aboard
looked
on
at
the
the
leadoff
last
single.
game. I lost. It was
First
terrible.
pitch swinging,
I
went
lost
up
with
there
a
with a
walk-off.
plan to be aggressive. Good extension on that
was
swing.
great.
Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. And a foul ball. Louder in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball,
Oh, yeah.
a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
That was crazy.
And a pitch. Cuts and misses.
Why
Is a
did I swing
strikeout.
at that, man?
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
One seam slider.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there.
Oh!
Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Throw cut off to third. In there safely.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Oh, shit. He's going to be burned.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Benintendi up here. That one is absolutely belted.
Go out! Go out! Go out! Go out!
Freedom right there to make the grab. Runner tags at
Damn,
second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
That should have been a 3-1 shot.
Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And the breaking ball misses outside.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That should have been a 3-1 shot.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. They limit. Back here with my pal City. Today's starting pitcher, Davis Martin. What do you look for here?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Damn, they tearing up the middle of the field. They tearing it up. They tearing it up.
Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Ellie De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball one.
Oh, almost had him out in front. Gonna get him out in front. Damn, they tied the game up. Damn.
And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The next offering misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I got a gamble right.
All loaded up here in the second game of the series.
I got a gamble.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, imagine if the has kept this rotation in the early 2000s. Barry Zito, Tim Hudson,
yes,
Mark
exactly.
Mulder, Rich Harden,
that was
Justin
crazy.
Dutch. That
man, the A's was tough.
Harden as your foreman with his electric stuff would be crazy.
Oh, damn!
Off balance speed.
Remember Rich Harden was traded to the Cubs?
Yes! Yes, I remember Rich Harden. He was dope.
With the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one.
Yes, we escaped.
New inning getting started.
Yeah, we
now
escaped.
JD Martinez.
He got out that double, bases loaded.
Louder, back to work. Late on that fastball.
Nice double play.
Thanks.
Elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Late with the swing.
Yes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Justin Dutch was a 2X All-Star. He had some good seasons.
He was dope.
Now, Miguel
Vargas. I forgot all about him. I totally forgot about that dude.
Insane movement on his slow curveball.
Rips one to right.
Stay fair, stay fair, stay fair.
Around first and hustling for second.
I can't get to it.
Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely. One down. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Fair ball.
Damn.
And that is out of play. Vargas stands at first with one out. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field.
One? No.
Hayes raging back on it.
Shit.
Pulls it in on the warning track. Josh Rojas getting ready to hit. In the first
2005 was such a fun season to go to Sox games. The games were still cheap cause no one expected them to be the best team in the league. The W.
Oh, yes.
Ball, and that one gets through into center field.
We needed that.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2
Everyone had them going 500 or lower.
Struck out swinging his first time. That one ran inside, almost got him.
I'm about to finish this at bat, and I'll talk to you after I finish this at bat. Damn, he was late. He was late.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
Damn, he jammed him with a four-seam fastball.
Encarnacion Strand
Damn
under
it.
this one.
Damn.
Makes the catch.
I can't believe he's struggling with the Reds.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something.
Do you think the Sox will trade Robert if he starts raking again?
Probably so. It depends.
That misses.
I don't think they want to keep getting a lot of. I don't think they want to keep getting younger though. They want to eventually find some stars in what they got. They actually got some talented guys. They haven't came into their own yet.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Like Davis Martin, that guy's a good player. They got a couple of guys on their team that they just got to play.
For the Reds. To the right
Damn!
side. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Can't pick it up with the bare hand.
Man.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate.
Get him out in front of him.
String with the changeup, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Yes, set him up for the slider. I set him up for that. That was a setup. That was a setup. That was a setup. That was a setup.
It's the White Sox one.
That was nasty. That was nasty.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Anthony Rizzo.
Damn, we'll take that, though.
And that's a base hit out into center field.
We'll take that.
Nice Rizzo on the Sox.
Yeah, he was a free agent, so I signed him because we had a bad team. So I signed about 4 free agents. Asian free agents, guys kind of old. I signed Joey Gallo. I signed Adam
Andrew Vaughn,
Adam something.
RBI
and,
single.
Joey Gallo.
His last time up.
I signed a couple of free agents.
Damn. Outside and it gets away.
I gotta pay attention. Shit.
And now a man into scoring position.
Remember when they had Adam Dunn?
Yeah.
Man at second. Ripped on a line to center.
Damn.
And out number one on the
grab. I could have scored off of that.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
He
did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Damn.
Swinging a foul out of play.
I was early.
Grounds one short. De La Cruz fires over to first. And Benintendi is out. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
For the Sox.
He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's
damn.
Candelario on the first.
I can't believe he's struggling with the White Sox. I mean, with the Reds.
And we're back.
Would have been crazy if for the 0-6 team, they kept Frank Thomas, still had Tome, Konerko, and got Griffey Jr. that year. What a lineup. On top of Dye.
Yeah, that was tough.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
Backdoor slider.
He just
backdoor slider was nasty. That backdoor slider was nasty. That backdoor slider was nasty. That was nasty.
Ozzie was a great coach.
Yeah, he was tough.
And that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called third strike.
Ozzie asterisk.
Makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
And that drops in for a strike.
I can throw my slider now, or I can throw my change. I can throw my slider now, so I give him a chase.
fights it off. He'll
now
see
I can
another.
finish him off with the fastball.
Yes!
Yes!
In a
Set
row.
him up
Just
again.
Cruising along.
That rotation was
Tasked
nasty.
with 1, 2, and
That
3 to
sequence,
start this
that
inning,
sequence
but
was
no
nasty.
trouble so
That
far.
pitching
Who was
sequence
better,
was
Joe
nasty.
Madden or Ozzy?
Make a little statement, but you got to be
I gotta go with
in the
Madden.
spot. Focus on
I gotta
getting
go with
this
Madden.
next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up.
I go with
a
Madden.
base runner could become dangerous.
Yeah, that's outside.
Madden made it with Tampa too.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at his whole body of work because he was tough.
Swinging a
Damn!
ground ball. Fires to first.
One in
Damn!
his
Shit, I
second
gotta pay
year, though.
attention.
He busted it down the line for that infield single. So now here's the Reds. Ellie on his way to second. Strike there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
It might take me a while to respond to your messages because I'm trying to win. So if I don't respond there, I don't mean I didn't see them. Let's try to focus a little bit.
Right through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets...
Both Madden and Ozzy won the World Series in their second years. No problem.
Yes.
7 strikeouts.
That's wild, ain't it?
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late.
I lost all those
Really been
fucking
struggling.
games. I went on a 6-game losing streak. That was crazy. That's crazy. I lost 6 in a row. That was wild. Come on, man. Need some runs. Need some fucking runs. We'll take that.
Fair.
You should burn for 2.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Oh, damn. I knew he was going to get it. I would have kept him. He was out. He was going to be out.
That started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
In the dirt. Nobody out. Runner at first.
This dude right here, Vargas, is a good player for the White Sox, too. Damn, he jammed me with a 4-seam. I hate that 4-seam fastball.
Settles underneath it. And
I hate the 4-seam and I hate that knuckle
there's
ball.
one away.
That 4-seam is jamming the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, Vargas is great.
Flying to left his first time. Swing.
Damn, why did I swing at that?
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swung
Damn.
on. Broken back grounder to
no
third.
Dub, though.
Not in time.
No dub. No dub. Yes. No dub.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Tied him up.
To me, slider is the one pitch that gets guys out the most, but it does the most damage to the arm, the elbow specifically.
Fall.
Touches
Yes.
down. That's a hit.
Yes.
Throw back in.
Give me a minute. I got bases loaded. So
bases now loaded.
hold for a
Only
second.
one away.
Having himself a really nice
1
game
minute.
at the plate. Just a very nice
Come
approach
on,
and
Louis.
swing right there to
Oh,
use the big part of the
come on.
field. Everything was on time.
Come on.
He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that
Damn,
one into
no,
center.
let me
Now the
relax,
bases
let me
loaded.
relax,
Big
let me
opportunity
relax.
for them to break this game
I
open.
got the right person at the
One
plate,
out.
too.
Bases full.
Damn.
Late swing.
Damn.
Fouled
He
off.
just missed the grand slam. God damn it. He just missed the grand slam. Damn.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Oh, he
And a
just
foul
missed
ball,
another
he
one.
stays alive.
Damn. He was late. Or was he early? I think he was late earlier.
Ground
God
ball
damn
left
it.
side.
Woo!
And that's a fair
Burn,
ball.
baby, burn.
One runs in.
Yes.
Throw to third.
Ooh,
He's in
yes.
there.
Now, what was your question now?
He was a little off
Yes.
balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great.
Oh. Wow.
Pitcher for the Reds, Nick
Wow.
Martinez.
Well, they didn't get much
wow.
length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that
And
bullpen.
out in front.
I think they'll look for some length out
Damn.
of him right here if they can get it.
I was out in front. Damn. Let me relax. I quite get a 3-run shot of this one.
2 on, 1 out. Swing.
Damn, yes.
Base hit, one
yes.
run in already. The throw to third, in there safely.
Yes.
Well done, drives in the run. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Andrew
Damn.
on the ground, 2-ball. Looks to second, that's one.
Damn. Yes. He pulled him off the bag, yes.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Benintendi to the plate.
Damn.
That one fouled off.
It was early.
I remember Cub fans turning on Rizzo because he didn't get the jab. It was cause he had cancer before.
Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out.
That's
double.
Crazy. I remember that.
Now.
Do you remember Ben Green for the Oakland A's?
Outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be tough.
Yes.
This ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. One run is in.
Yes, we busted open. Yes.
It's 7-0.
Yes.
He was ready to hit right
there. Grieve was the man as a rookie.
Yeah, he was tough.
He jumped off so hard, squared it up, and he went screaming.
Oh, he busted open.
He was on the Cubs too, but not that good then.
Swing
I was late. I was
missed that by a mile. 0-1. Montgomery off of first with 2 away.
Oh my God! Yes! Oh, 447.
A massive home
run. We busted open.
His 6th home run of the season.
We busted open.
They throw a pair on the board.
We needed that.
That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel
nice home run.
Yes. Thanks, flea market. Thanks. That was nasty.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it.
Oh my God, we needed that.
They hand the ball over to
like
a
this
new
in a minute.
arm, Brent Suter.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Yes.
Candelario on the first, and that is the inning.
We needed that.
Huge 8-run inning for him.
I lost a lot of respect for Cubs fans for how they treated Bartman with the death threats and all that. How do you go from a friendly confide?
Oh, God. Oh, damn, what happened?
Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Now it's going to be Gavin Lux. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
And then with this Rizzo thing, he was with the team since 2011, the face of the team.
Traded for him earlier this year. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one down the line, and it goes just.
And because he didn't a vaccine, you all of a sudden hate him and made it political.
The second might be 2. There's one. Over to first, but he beats
it.
And ready to.
Weird Cub fans low.
That one misses.
I don't like
I hate the Cubs
more.
I'm a White Sox and Cardinals fan. I hate the Cubs. White Sox and Cardinals fan. I hate them motherfuckers.
Man at first, one away.
They represent the working class, blue collar anyway.
Oh, nasty double play. That was nasty.
Cub fans are rich.
Yeah. Top of the 5th we go. It's the White Sox. Back here in Cincinnati. And here's the first baseman, Mike Tauchman.
Trying to give your ass some playing time.
Nice double play.
Thanks.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Zips it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So the batting order turns over. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Back up, Josh.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers.
I do miss how the Cubs were on WGN, a national team then, also the Braves. What a time.
Yeah.
1 out, base is empty.
I used to love watching the Cubs broadcast on Channel 9 in Chicago. I used to like that.
And
they broadcast was dope. They had the True Value commercials. Harry Carey. They had Steve Stone.
To be able to watch Maddox or Chipper Jones whenever.
Here's the White Sox DH, Luis Robert Jr.
Smoltz, Glavine.
Ooh, on the ground,
damn, I hit to a dub.
Glove flip to second, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exactly.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Jamer Candelario.
This slider is nasty.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And downstairs.
We have to get him on front with that change. Take their power away from him. Take their power away with that change up. That's how you take the power away from a power hitter with a change up. Get him out in front, off their back foot. Lose all their power.
It's a strikeout.
Lose all their power with that change up.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what
change up was fun to throw.
You end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is.
That was a ball.
That's what leads to the strikeout.
Fouls one off.
That was a ball like a motherfucker.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
He running that
Base
slider
is
back.
Empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
Got him with the 0-2 slider. Textbook. Righty on righty 0-2 slider.
Ball just gripped it with most of your fingers.
Yeah.
Right there. Either he was
you know, the motion of a changeup is like doing a fastball.
And just couldn't resist the
temptation. That's why it's real deceptive.
Man, really expanded right there.
Throw your changeup and
contact with that
fastball with the same arm motion.
In the box again, takes a strike.
One on with more power.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Ooh, out in front on that change.
Strikeout. And
out in front on that change. Took all his power away from him.
Nobody left for Cincinnati.
All that power away.
Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit.
Come on, let's get about 2 more runs.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the White Sox.
It's crazy how some guys' change-ups are like splitters and drop and sink.
Oh, yes! There you go! Let's go!
Out of here!
Yes. You're right. You're right about that.
He leaves the yard to right. And they add a run.
He's been on fire lately.
They wasted no time in that at-bat. Swinging at the first pitch.
Long gone.
He's been on fire.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it.
They
during
just sent
batting practice.
Andrew
You always like
down.
to work on that, and so
he's been slumping. They just sent him down.
Out of his reach.
Brings it in. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And
oh, yeah, I heard about Vaughn.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field.
He's got his start hitting.
I think they brought up Tachman and they sit down Echo and they sit down Vaughn. I think they brought up Tachman. And I think they're going to put Vargas on first. Vargas will play first base.
Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
I think they're going to put Vargas on first. Damn.
Late swing, foul to the left.
They probably put Miguel Vargas on first. Damn.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
Four-seam fastball.
Corrals it.
I hate that four-seam, and I hate that damn.
One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run.
He been balling.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check
That's
out
kind
the
of dope
latest
that they
news
showed
from
it.
around
That's
the
kind of
league.
dope.
Matt McClain.
That's kind of dope. They should show the in-game scores, though. They should show the in-game from other games. That'd be dope.
Martin back to work. In there at the knees.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse go after hitters and get quick outs.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz.
Ooh, hot spot into Vaughn.
Slings it across.
I'll move Vaughn to third.
2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Austin Hayes. That misses the zone. 1-0. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Stevenson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Benintendi settles under it and makes the catch.
Let's get like 2 more runs. Just to wrap it in.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, J.D. Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. Suter in his 9th season.
Did you hear they're gonna have an all-star game at Wrigley in a few years?
Yeah, I'm thinking about going. I'm thinking about purchasing some tickets.
Way back there.
I went to the home run derby when it was at Comiskey Park. I went to that.
And he makes the catch.
I went to that one.
So up next,
it was USL. I think it was USL.
1 for 3.
I went to that one. I had some memorabilia somewhere. I kept my towel and some of the cup. I had a towel in the cup.
He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going.
Swung on, popped up on the infield.
What do you think about the game no longer counting towards home field advantage anymore?
They changed the rules? They changed that? I didn't know that. I didn't know they changed.
And next to him for
I didn't know they changed.
Mike Tauchman.
Damn, that was tardy.
No ball. 1 strike.
I didn't know they changed that.
Yeah, they got rid of that a few years back.
Oh, I thought they still did that.
Next off.
Are you sure?
In 2001.
Hold on, you sure you talking about the All-Star game? Are you sure about that? If they took that away, I thought they just added it like 2001.
Foul ball still 0-2.
You talking about the home field advantage in the World Series with the conference they'll win?
Yeah, they got rid of that.
Wow.
It sucks.
That made them play a little bit harder in my opinion.
I loved watching for that alone.
Yeah.
Damn!
That was 88. That wasn't even that fast.
1, 2, 3.
To see each team send out their best player.
Oh, I heard about that. I heard you talking about the golden bat. Wait, hold on. No, I'm talking. They supposed to have a new rule called the golden bat rule. You heard about that? Called the golden bat rule.
And that one sliced.
I don't know if it's true or not.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
That will be weird at first.
Give me a second. Okay. From where?
Takes ball 1 low.
Are you going to Walmart too?
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, but I need some more of those boxes in the box.
Next offering misses down and away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Oh, hold on. Oh! Damn, I
Tauchman
almost dropped the ball.
And there's 2 away.
Yeah, if I go from Walmart, I think Jules got
2 outs, base
I
is
got from
empty.
Walmart.
Jamer Candelario will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Get like 3.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant.
2017 they changed the All-Star home field advantage thing.
Yeah. You talking about recently?
Man, that got him.
A lot earlier than I thought.
Oh, okay.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again.
Do you watch basketball?
Now one miss.
Caught a break right there.
You keep on basketball at all?
Outside corner.
Outside and
Now
Are
it
you
just
serious?
goes to the team with the better record.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily
Sometimes.
strike in that location.
Who do you think gonna win the NBA Finals?
Next offering is in for a strike. That one
Oh my
just
God!
misses.
If you want to give me
That's
a
good
close
pitch
call,
there.
give me that one.
Really
Damn,
had some
man.
run and finished
What kind of
Hopefully
shit is that?
Indiana.
just on the edge.
Damn!
That's what it is. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you drop
Damn.
back to the dugout.
Throw in,
I think
hopes the
Indiana-
lead
so hopefully
runner at
Indiana-
second. 2 on now.
Yeah, I think
with
Indiana
2
can beat
away.
OKC if they make it.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the
Hold on.
bag, and that'll
I
do
got
it.
Tuckman on
Another
first?
scoreless inning,
I
and
don't
now
fuck-
that's
I
7
ain't realize I
shutout
did that.
frames. It's the White Sox 10.
Something's not right. Hold on.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
5.
Taylor
Errors.
Rogers.
Taylor
And he's had 3 days off
Rogers.
since he pitched last, so expect him to be
Boy,
totally
it's tough
rested.
when-
I'm sure
it's
he's
tough when
itching
you
for
play
this
right field
opportunity
first
right now.
base.
Rojas. Now in the
Ball
box.
Hawk, well, that
Comes
power
up
goal,
empty
man. All
with a
that
swing
power you
there.
had early in the season. When I first started the season, I lost your power.
And he's
And
down
out in
0-2
front
as
on
he
the sweeper.
swings through it.
No ball. 2 strike.
Ah, that hit.
Oh, he got plunked.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Back in the day, they used to let
Man
you
at first,
rush the
nobody
mound. They
out.
took that
So
off.
here's Robert now.
Junior.
He got too
I
much power
wonder
not
if
to be
these
in
games
no
program into them that this place is a hitter's ballpark, or same with Coors Field the Rockies won.
Yeah, the Rockies had a small
Looks it
ballpark.
away.
That
It,
can
it
hit
was
better
hitter
in
friendly.
them.
You remember that season they had all those guys, those 30 home runs? They had Larry Walker, Ellis Burks, Vinny Castile. They had a lot of guys like 30 home runs.
Here
That was
comes
crazy.
Anthony Rizzo. He's already homered here in this one.
He's 4 for 4. He balling. Rejuvenation.
And that
Oh.
misses. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Scott.
Only one pitcher ever had a good season with the Rockies.
Daryl Cal had a decent season.
Line
No, they had a
drive.
guy of late like a couple years ago.
Remember
I forgot the guy. Yeah, him. He had a decent season.
2007.
Yeah.
Last half of the
Yeah.
eighth coming up. It's the
Yeah.
White Sox
He
10
was okay.
and the Reds nothing.
The last time they made the playoffs, they had a decent starter. About 5 or
Welcome
6
back
years ago.
as we take a look at how today's
Oh,
starting
he got
pitchers
10
have
He
been.
was
Ks.
dominant.
10 Ks. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I should take him out. 10 Ks. 8 hits. Wow, he was dealing. He got his 5 in the third. He got his 5 in the third. Wait, do he got his 5 in the third yet? Hold on. Oh, he in the 8th, yeah.
Jimenez gave up the Bautista homer in the playoffs, the big bat flip one.
Yeah, that was wild.
He didn't throw as hard then.
That was wild. Come on.
And a first
Ooh.
pitch fastball is in for
Should
a
last
strike.
better.
Martin still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish
Yes!
what he started.
Swing and a miss.
We gotta
1
change.
and 2.
Say
Is there a
it's a change
debate to be
because
had
they
about
want
shutting him down, maybe to preserve
Oh,
some
that was
balance,
a
given the
ball. You
score?
see that? That was a
Absolutely. When
bad
you
call by the
consider
ump. That was a
over the course of
ball.
long season,
That was a
guys putting
fucking
lot of
ball.
stress on that
That was a
elbow,
bad
on that
call by the
shoulder,
ump.
but
Look at
you
this. That's a
also
ball.
have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this
That was a
because
ball.
he's so competitive.
That was a ball. In my opinion, that was a ball. But they call bad calls
Stepping
on me
in
all
as
the
the switch
time.
hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
I really don't want to pitch to him.
Bottom of the zone
take
and a
that.
called strike. Next offering in there for a
Yes.
strike. And that is
Well,
strike
that changed
2.
that. See if we get him on front, take that power away. Yes, we got him. We took all his power away from him.
Strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy
Yes,
to
had
do
him out in
against a
front.
hitter like
See what he
this,
said?
known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Wow.
Here's
It's funny the Blue Jays were called racist by their own reporters for having too many white players. Lol. They adopted
Wow.
me as Moneyball the walked a ton.
swings and chases a
Furchy.
Wow.
Just about
They
to hit
won
that
with a black
century
coach.
mark, 100 pitches.
Tito Gaskin won
And
2
misses
World Series with him.
inside.
They had some tough teams when they won the World Series. They had some veteran teams. They had a perfect balance of youth and veterans.
The other way.
Joe Carter and Robbie. Oh, fuck.
I know, right?
Damn. I want him to get a shutout, but fuck it.
One back-to-back.
The next to hit for the Reds. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Minnesota snuck in and got them 2 World Series too.
Joe Carter was great.
He was tough.
First with 2 down to the inning. To
Oh,
third.
shit. One hop. Oh, God.
Then they got Ricky.
Oh, they call that a fair ball? They call that a fair ball? Are you
Safely
fucking
into second.
serious?
He's got a double.
They call that a fair ball. They crazy as hell. That was a foul, man. Let's take him out. Because I don't want. He's responsible for the 2. Let me take him out. He's responsible for those 2, but I'm taking him out.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
He's responsible for
Number
those 2
61
guys.
taking over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Line drive.
Oh, yes, he escaped.
And that is out number 3.
Yes.
Nice work from the White Sox pen. Through 8 full, it's the White Sox 10. We go to the 9th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Rogers back to work.
Damn, I'm out in front of the sink. I was out in front of the sink.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Damn.
Right side. And that chance handled. And a quick out number 1. Andrew,
You know who was a great hitting pitcher? Carlos Zambrano.
Yes, he was tough. Maddox, Greg Maddox was good.
Same with Micah Owings with the Reds.
Yeah, Michael Owens was hitting home grand slams and shit. Yeah, you know who a good hitter now, even though they don't do the DA, they don't do the, let the pitchers hit no more. Miles Michaelis can hit.
And that one hammered.
Oh!
That's down. One hops off the
I
wall.
thought it was the opposite field home run.
He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Wow.
Now batting, shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Man at second with
Oh, yeah.
and the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. That one
Oh, he
pushed to
kept
the
that
left
fair. He
and
was
foul.
scoring. Remember Rick Ankiel? Rick Ankiel was a waste. He was tough.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one
Ooh,
rips.
let's go, baby. Let's go. Yes. Yes.
Pitcher.
Yeah, he was
He'll
tough.
circle the
He hit that
bases.
12-6
Third home
curveball.
run of the season. It's 12-0.
Yes.
That's their third
Wow.
home run of the game.
They're having a lot
Nice.
Betts coming alive.
of this one. They've got the long ball.
Had the Yips in the playoffs. Couldn't throw a strike.
Yeah, against the Mets.
If you keep
In
that
the year of the
breaking ball
Subway
down,
Series.
that time he got punished for
That was the
it.
year of the Subway
Hitter just did
Series,
a
the
really
Mets
good
and
job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
I heard his father went to jail or something that year for drug dealing or
The
something.
0-1.
He said he had a lot on his mind.
Bumgarner was a good hitter too.
Yeah, Madison
Pitch right there,
Bumgarner was
tied him
tough.
up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump,
He
I'm
cracked
going
up those
right
World
back in
Series
there.
real quick, came in the league and got him a couple World Series and bounced.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well
That should
struck.
be a stand-up,
And
though.
it's
That should
into
be
the gap.
stand-up.
Takes
That
the
should be
turn.
stand
He's
up.
digging for second.
That should be stand-up.
Pulls in with
You
a
got that
double.
standing up.
Third hit for him today.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He got that
I
front
like
foot
that camera
down,
shot.
and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
One out,
Vargas,
runner at second.
send your ass
And
back
up next
down.
for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. And that is out of play.
Finally starting to hit again. I had a nasty-ass losing streak. I lost
Nice
6 in a
JD
row.
on the team.
Next
said
one
what?
way off the plate.
Yeah, I signed JD too.
Martinez.
The White
leads
Sox
off
lost
second
100
with
games
one
last
gone
year,
in the
man. They
inning.
need some veterans. All these guys was in the free agent market.
Up the middle. Into
wow,
the
keep
outfield
going.
base hit. Coming
Yes,
home.
he's going to score.
He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they extend
yes,
their
I sound
lead.
like I didn't sound the White Sox actually got some decent young pitchers for the future. Only signed some veteran hitters. I signed Joey Gallo, JD Martinez, Adam Adam Duvall, and Rizzo. Yeah, I'm gonna try.
New arm on the mound when we get back. Mike Tauchman digs in now.
I doubt if I get it though.
That's what the team needed in real life.
And now two aboard.
Exactly.
Nice
exactly. Yeah.
Now it's the second baseman, Josh Rojas.
Damn.
Swinging a foul straight back.
He liked the ball in on him. He liked it in on him. Be a poor hitter.
2 on, 1 out. Comes up
Damn, that was
empty.
hard.
That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 straight.
You remember Travis Hafner? Damn, that's that 4-seam. That's a slider. That was a slider.
I went to one game this year. They played these. There was like no one there. It was crazy.
Yeah. Who did they play?
So first and second with 2 outs.
Oh, it was the A's game. Okay.
Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox.
The A's ain't playing that bad. It's surprising. Surprisingly, they're not playing that bad. I'm shocked.
It was a day game in the middle of the week though, so those are always low in attendance.
Yeah. Traffic on the bases with 3 already.
They played these at Sox Field. As are doing bad now.
Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the
losing streak.
Stands.
Yeah, they was winning a couple weeks ago. They was looking all right. Not looking all right. They was competing a little bit better.
They got great hitters though. Jacob Wilson.
Yeah, that's Jack Wilson's son.
Fire.
Remember Jack Wilson for the Pirates? That's his son.
Lead runner at third. So
that's Jack Wilson's son.
Loaded and 2 gone.
Okay, first Grand Slam on the season. Come on, first Grand Slam on the season. I haven't hit Grand Slam yet.
Oh yeah, Jack.
Damn. Yeah, that's his son for the A's.
He was a great fielder.
Yeah, he was
shortstop. With the Pirates.
Damn. Let me try to get me. I ain't got no Grand Slams this season yet. Damn, I struck out. God damn it, the base is loaded. Damn.
Bottom 9. Now it's the right fielder.
Saw him a lot at Wrigley growing up.
And that drops in for a strike.
His son can hit.
Yeah.
That one fouled off.
What's your take on the Cubs this year? You think they World Series contenders?
0-2 now.
Out in front on the slider. Out in front on the slider.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's
they might make the league championship.
Right there, just a nasty pitch.
And now, Christian Encarnacion.
They heard about the Paul Skeens rumors?
Not
they talking about trading?
I don't think yet.
The 1-0. Rips that one.
Damn it.
They're a lot better this year, that's Forcer.
No shutout. No shutout. No shutout. Damn, no shutout.
He'll score easily.
That's cool.
Martinez with a quick throw back in. Lead runner stops at second.
He beat their ass. That's all right.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out.
Oh yeah? Yeah, he's the best pitcher now, hands down. Skenes.
He's tough.
Second with 1 away.
What's going on with Baltimore this year? They're not looking good. What's going on with the Orioles?
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left
field,
and it falls.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Off balance.
Yeah, they suck
yes. Are you fucking serious? Did you see this bullshit? Oh my God.
Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Dontrell Willis was a good hitting pitcher too.
Ooh,
That's
gun him,
third.
gun him.
And he
ooh, what is going on? Oh, I got Topman on first.
It's 13.
Damn. I gotta take him out the game. Damn, I made a mistake and put him on first.
First and second.
Damn. Where's Topman?
Two down. Now here is Austin Hayes.
What the fuck did I put him on? I supposed to put him on first.
Close one doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Popped up. Rojas.
Game over. We win.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout.
Well, the fourth inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in.
I'm going to change the title. I'm coming right back. Let's change the title.
They were off balance.
I'll be right back.
But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
And the final 13-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I can't wait to see the box score on this game. I can't wait to see the box score. We had 47 at-bats, 22 hits, 13 runs, and 4 strikeouts. No walks. 1, 2, 3. We had 3 home runs. Andrew Vaughn had an error, and Mike Thompson.
Here's a stat that blew my mind yesterday. Michael Young technically has more 200-hit seasons than Tony Gwynn. Young has 6, Tony with 5.
Wow, that's crazy.
Pete Rio and Pete Rose with 10.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Damn, he had 12 Ks. That's nasty. 12 Ks. He might be the Cy Young for me this year. He had a 12K game and lost. That's crazy. I lost by 1 point in a 12K game. That's crazy. We done did this with a couple things.
Ty Cobb with 9.
Wow. 39 at bats for the Reds, 13 hits, 13 strikeouts. Yeah. No home runs. 20 base. 85 pitches.
Wade Boggs with 7.
Boggs was cold. He was a slap hitter. Let me change the title real fast. Be right back.